So the task is we want to import our hourly news bulletin, which is exported by our news team. And we want to import that into our PlayoutONE system automatically. So what we're going to do is we're going to use FileCopy in conjunction with Auto Importer. If you've not seen our Auto Importer videos, please take a look at those. However, FileCopy is the application which goes out to the big bad world, grabs files, and then passes them to Auto Importer. So if you're trying to find FileCopy, it's the FC icon on the desktop. And when you open it, it's going to look something like this. So to add a new job, what we're going to do is we're going to click the Add button in the top left-hand corner, and that's going to add a new job to FileCopy. Once we've clicked Add, you're going to see a familiar looking screen like this. We're going to give this job a description. So this is going to be called News Bulletin Import. And then we're going to drop down to the Source tab on the left-hand side, and we need to go and tell FileCopy where is the file we want to import. And so in this instance, it's coming out of our Burley News application, and it's being dumped in a folder on the D drive. So let's go find that. And it's simply called News Bulletin. So it's in the From Burley file. It's called News Bulletin. There it is. Now, that's great. That's wonderful. We're now going to move on to the next tab, which is the Rename tab. And this is where we can now rename it to the correct cart number. Now, our news bulletin is on N1234. So we're literally just going to put in N1234. If we want to put some metadata in here, a title artist, we can do, but I've already set that in PlayoutONE, so I don't need to do that. In my auto importer job, I've preserved the title and I've set the artist to have a date and time that it imports. So I don't need to do that here. A reminder, if you've not seen our auto importer videos, please go and check those out, as they're going to be very useful to you. Right, onto the destination tab. We're now going to say, where are we moving this file to? We're going to choose auto importer, and then we're going to pick the news import job that I'd created in auto importer a little earlier. And we're going to choose to copy the file. We're not going to move the file. We're just going to copy the file for this particular job. Once that's done, we go to the Schedule tab, and now we can set up our schedule. So I'm going to tick all days. I want this running every single day. I want it to run every single hour, and I want it to run at 5 to the hour. So I'm going to put 55 in the start time here and hit Add Job. Now you'll see the job has been added to FileCopy. The next time it's going to run is at 1:55 p.m. today. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move FileCopy over to the left-hand side here. I'll bring Auto Importer up as well so I can show you what would happen, so we don't need to wait a whole 55 minutes. So I'm going to click the job. I'm going to click Run. That runs the job manually. And you will see that we're going to get a little pop-up box here that tells us what has happened. So let's go click that. So it's telling me it's moved the file News Bulletin from the D drive, copied it to Auto Importer on N1234. And now we should see on the Auto Importer side, there we go. Green light means good. It's imported our news bulletin into UID N1234. And that's how you import a single file using FileCopy and Auto Importer.